Hey, hi, how are you? Today I am great. I hope you're super. And as from our last video, I hope you've been loving yourself. You've been letting go of your pain, of your heart. And I will remind you that that pain, the heart, and everything that goes with the negative things that we experience in our lives is stored in our bodies. And when it's stored in our bodies, we are not able to experience the best of our lives. And today I just want to go a little further, and I want to talk about something we call Tantric. Tantric is known for sexual enjoyment. But in this case, I want to look at it differently, and I want to talk about Tantric as a way of life, as a way of living your life in a way that you are living very authentic, because you are in touch with your body, you love your body, and you are so into you. You understand yourself, and you have allowed yourself to live your best life because you are in touch with your sensuality. Tantric is about your senses, is about living fully present and at the moment. Most of us, we will live like we are going to the next gig, we are going to the next meeting, you're going to the next event, you're going to the next, even you're going to the market, and you're not able to enjoy the moment. And Tantric is mainly, and I totally advocate for couples that are monogamous. I'm a believer of monogamy relationships, and I apologize for those who have polygamy relationships, but monogamy relationships create a beautiful experience because you're able to be totally authentic to both of yourselves, and there are no blocks that you create when you have too many sexual partners, or it's just this one person. And therefore, what Tantric is, it's a process, it's a spiritual connection, that it is not looking at the orgasm, it's not looking at the ejaculation. It's a process of, from the moment you start having sex, even before you start having sex, all the way to the end. And the idea is to ensure that every part of your body, all your senses are alive, and you're present at the moment. And when you're present at the moment, it means you give your partner the very best. How do you do that? You can't do that within a day. My friend, I know hamjaonana in a long time, and hata kama hamjaonana, you have been used to hitting on 15 minutes, you're done, you've mwagad, and you're good. Now, I want you to start changing that. I want you to hold longer. You need to learn to hold longer and enjoy the process longer. And when I talk about having monogamous relationship, it's because it's a process, it is an art, it is a trial and error, because you want to be very comfortable with the person you're trying all these things with. Because if it's not somebody you're always with, you can't do Tantra with Wanjiko, tomorrow you're with Carol, it can't work. You will need to have Tantra with one person that you totally connect with. And that's what will bring those who are married bliss in your marriage. Because sexual energy, we like it or not, is creative energy. And if you want enjoyment and adventure in your marriage, in your relationship, you've got to learn some tricks here and there about sex. And one of them is Tantra sex. Please, let me just give you a small hint about it. Tantra sex is where you will both come together. You as yourself, you understand your body so well, both a man and a woman, and you have the confidence that you are good just the way you are, and you don't need anything external. That the moment you're there, you are there fully and 100%. Now for the man, it requires more work, because the man, the mind, and the organ knows one thing: ejaculation. But there's beauty in orgasm. And orgasm and ejaculation are very different. And the moment you learn to have orgasmic, sensual experience, my friend, you will not ever be in a rush, running. I understand when you start, it's gonna be some work. But for the man, you've got to learn to do your Kegels. I mean, I guess you're thinking, she's talking about Kegels for who? Yes, for you, the dude. When you go pee, can you pee, and when the momentum is very high, can you hold it for a little while? That muscle is the muscle you need to learn to keep on strengthening. And a muscle cannot be strong if it's not practiced. I have a guy, my friend, who is a gym. I thought he loves the gym and his muscle is good, but unless you practice, ain't gonna do nothing. Then there is in between your testes. Just when you're about 80%, not 90. 90, you're at a point of no return. At 80%, that's the spot you press in between your testes, where the sperm is supposed to be rising from, and you hold it for like 5-7 seconds and hold it tight so that the sperm goes backwards, and then you continue again and you enjoy more. That is a process that you just don't want to do with just anybody. You need to be doing it with a person who you spend your time with, who you penda like mad, so that you are not ashamed of doing it, because you will fail. You will be trying but practice creates the muscle, and the muscle becomes very good. Now for us the women, if we want to enjoy tantric sex, we've got to love our body. Wachana na hizo maseli, wachana na hiyo tumbo, hizo boobs hata kama zinasag, leave them. Just enjoy the moment. Love your body for who you are, because the biggest sexual organ we know isn't here, is our brain. And when we are ready to enjoy the sexual, sensual energy that is within us, that God created us with. You know, one thing people don't know, God created sex. Some of us think, but He created it for monogamous relationships. Why? Because there is something special about orgasm that is not just about ejaculation. You know, we are all looking at coming. There's much more. And in the ancient time, it used to be worship to God. So my friends, those who are very spiritual, please love your body. Identify, connect with your body. Give your partner the chance to start trying out some of those things and support him. And together, you and him will have the greatest time on earth. Peace, love ya.